What up? Chat, you hear me all right? Chat, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What is up, everybody? What is up? How we doing? Tim, you here? You're late? Well, I had to figure out how the setup works. Took me a bit. I'm here now. Shit, what do you guys have going on? You know, I showed up. Dad's here. Dad's here, y'all. I showed up. He's here, everybody. Tim, can you play music through your end, by the way? Actually, shit. Do I have the overlay thing here? Where's Tim? Tim! Tim? Tim, can you send me the overlay thing? I actually don't think I have it here. Can you send it to Cutie on Discord? Tim! 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 Is it this link here? Tim. Wait, hold up. Does this work? If this works, I might be a god. If this works, I might be a god. Mike's cooked? I think Mike's fine. I think Mike's fine, and maybe actually, and I don't mean this with any offense, maybe you're cooked. Oh. Wait, what if you're cooked? That could be the mic's really bad. Guy who doesn't understand that a mic behind me doesn't sound as good. So we're gonna work on you. We're gonna work on you. I get it. This is the microphone. So when I'm in front of it, it's mic's better? Okay. Dude, I don't know if you, what's that thing that babies get? Object permanence. Brother, that's going to change your whole fucking world. That's going to change your whole, when you unlock object permanence, it's going to go crazy. Wait, check this out. Check this out. Seriously. Pick up. All right, chat, what is up? What is up, chat? Chat, welcome back to the stream, y'all. Welcome back to the... Fuck, I tightened the camera angle. Chat, what is up? How you doing? Where's Minecraft? No Minecraft today. Whoa, hold up. Can we stop the fake fan alert? We talked yesterday about how there's no Minecraft today. That's a fake fan alert. Strike number 1. 2 strikes a demerit. 3 demerits, I kill you. That's actually a threat. So, yeah. Gotta work on that. I lost my earbuds. Can you come find them? I am anti-AirPods. I'm leaving. AirPod Nation has lost me. Any wireless earbuds have lost me. I have quit. I have quit the wireless headphone train. I'm on the wired train. I'm on the wired train, y'all. Performative. Pause. Let's do a quick rewind through my VODs over the past 6 years. Was I wearing wired headphones in every single one? Yes, I was. Hold up. I've been doing it. I'm doing it 6 damn years. Where's my credits? I've been rocking wired headphones for God knows how long. All of a sudden, goddamn Kamala Harris, I don't know why I said her name like that. Kamala Harris says that it's fucking cool to do. And everyone's fucking doing it. Aaron Rodgers has a dick out with wired headphones. Camel toe bear riz. I don't know. I wanted to say it. It was in my head. I had to get it out. Guys, focus on what we're doing today. Hey, seriously. Okay, guys, here's the deal. I did a stream. Okay? It's a little warm. I'm going to turn off the heat. Hold up. It's a little warm. Sweet. Warm in here, but I'm just getting fancy. All right. Okay, where are we at? What up? Finally, some quiet. Okay. So that's what you say when I'm gone. Ooh. Okay, I'm excited for this stream. I'm excited for this stream. I came hungry today. I came hungry with an appetite. And today, I hope I like what I eat. Okay? Chat, my mood today? 7 out of 10. I'm a bit eepy. I've been working too hard today. When can I get a break, y'all? You know what I'm saying? I've been working too damn hard. Who wants to hear about my day today? Who wants to hear about it? Oop. Nope. Well, I'm doing it anyway. Guys, my day today. My day today. You're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe it. I woke up 9:45. Fuck me. But bear in mind, I went to bed at 1:30. Okay? That's 8 hours, but barely. That's barely 8 hours. Okay? So, that's for one. For two. Okay? Then I got a meeting. Okay? Meeting went fine. Then I have the yard. I'm 15 minutes late. Okay, why? Because my hair looks like shit. It looks like a Lego piece. And this morning, it looked like a worse Lego piece. So I was about to walk out the door, but I have a big shoot today. I can't leak it yet. I have a big shoot today. You're gonna like what I shot today. What I shot today, you're gonna like. Okay? I shot something today, god damn. It's probably the greatest thing you could shoot. Okay? The damn greatest thing you could shoot. Casting couch. I did not shoot a man. I did not shoot a man. I did not shoot a gun. It was not a shoot, like a video shoot. Anyway, then we do the yard. Yard went good. Good app. Then we had the secret shoot. Took like 3 hours and change. Okay? And Aiden was a real piece of shit the whole time. Then I go home. Get this. Took a nap. I was tired. Now I'm here. Can you believe the day I had? Fuck me. That's tough. That's tough. That's a tough day. Hold up. Seeing a lot of people yap about the 5K still. I've already said I'm doing the 5K. Here's the thing, bro. I told Aiden in confidence when he asked me before I lost. He said, are you going to do the 5K? I said no to his face. I'm not doing that. And then he fucking goes on his podcast because he has no value to add. Because it's a zero value add podcast. Where all they do is they go, oh, fuck, bro. That shit that happened in Minneapolis, fuck, man. Oh, God. Fuck. And then the podcast ends. And so they're trying to fill fucking time. So what do? They besmirch me. That's it. That's literally the fucking pod. And so, oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. Ah, fuck. By the way, this is brought to you by Adobe Acrobat. Are you somehow struggling with PDFs in 2026? Then you're not too different from the government. Get Adobe Acrobat. Ah, fuck, bro. Anyway, Ludwig's not doing... I'm doing the 5K, bro. I'm literally doing it. Like, what are we talking about, man? Pisses me off. This shit pisses me off. Think of the 20 gifted. Hold up. I can't see your name. The screen is too far and my eyes are getting worse. And your pod be like poop and butt. Yes! Yes! And that's a great pod! What a great product we make. Fuck me, what a great product we make. Here's the deal, bro. You tune into the Yard podcast, that's a great commute. That's a great commute. It heals is what it does. My podcast heals is what it does. Okay? Sorry. Sue me. Lock me up. I'm a healing creator. Can we get to the content? Nathan, can I not whine about my very difficult day? Like, what's the deal here? YouTube chat, you're a little too... You didn't tune into a video. You tuned into a live stream. Okay? In through the nose, out through the mouth. You're a little on edge today, Nathan. It's throwing everybody off. You're fucking up the vibes right now. The YouTube chat vibe... Uh-oh. And I've stopped reading YouTube chat. Thank Nathan for that one. We're on a Twitch chat. He reads YouTube chat. I try to. The fuckers like Nathan ruin the vibe. And now I'm out. What do you want from me? Literally a guy with his government name and then 2 numbers to signify what year he was born in. What's up with that, by the way? What, you can choose any username you want. And you pick your whole ass name? Why? What happened there? Did you make a Google Plus account? You can change it, you know? I don't know. Guy called Ludwig Ogren. I don't know. Change it. Seriously. Anyway, here's the deal. Boys, today I have assembled 19 YouTuber products. Because here's the deal. A lot of YouTubers have been making new things. This trend that started a few years ago. Feastables was taking off, yada, yada, yada. Now everybody has to have their own branded product. My problem is I think a lot of them are shit. I think a lot of them are white label products where they slap on an influencer's name, they jack up the price, but because the influencer says to buy, people buy it, and that's the day. That's what people do. And I'm here to find out the truth. I want to separate the sweet from the slop. Okay? And I'll tell you by the end of this if any of these are actually worth buying. Or if you should only buy it if you like the YouTuber, or if it's actually some hot shit. So that's what we're doing here today. We're making a tier list. Tier lists are back on the menu, boys. Isn't your bidet also a white label product from a go-to distributor? Yes, but I added 0 markup from the distributor's price, and then I stopped doing it because I felt bad about it. Uh-oh. Hold up. Is he consistent with his morals? Pause. Hold up. Sounds like he is. Sounds like he is. I didn't have a price hike. There was no price hike. Let the record show. Why is Cutie in my chat typing Jellywig? Aren't you live right now? Don't you have stuff to do? Who gave me 10 gifted on Twitch, by the way? I saw that. And I kind of liked it. Haven't you done this before? Yes, I have. I've done this before. But since then, there's been new products that have dropped and also some products that I missed last time that people told me about. So if you were curious about some larger brand names like Feastables or Lunchly, there's a video that I did about like a year ago you can watch. This one's going to be a whole host of new products that I wasn't able to tackle. So same idea, different products. Anyway, let's get to it by going over what each tier means. Because obviously in a tier list, the tier's definition is what will dictate where they go. All right? Excuse me. So, let's start first with our S tier. Now, here's the deal. An S tier product is going to be very rare. We might see one, we might see none. There might not be a single S tier product. An S tier product means it is literally a must buy. I am stamp of approval, giving my vouch, telling you I think you should spend your money on it. It should be rare. It should be rare. It means it has to be so beyond every other product in its class that I'm pushing you towards it. Almond Bean, thank you to 10 gifted subs. S tier is a rare tier. A tier is the tier most of you probably think about. Is it better with the lights off or on, by the way? Is this better, you think? Maybe a little too shadowy? Maybe a little too shadowy? Hold up. Stick with me now. Hold up, stick with me now. How's this? How's this for size? And then let me close this because it looks like a weird, scary doorway to hell. How's this? How's this for size? I think it's kind of better, no? That's kind of better. All right, hold up. This is lights off. Lights on. 1 or 2? This is 2. This is 1. This is 2. This is 1. A lot of people saying on. All right, I'll turn it on for you. Okay. A-tier product means it is A-tier product means that it is better than other products in its class, okay? These are not graded against each other. There's no real value in comparing the hot honey baked beans versus Queso's ramen noodle soups. They're not really comparable products. So what I'm actually doing is comparing it to something I would get in a grocery store that's comparable, aka a normal cup ramen or a normal can of beans. All right, that's the idea here. Okay, so A tier means it would be better than cup ramen. It is a better product. Maybe there are some drawbacks still. Maybe it's slightly more expensive or whatever, but I think it's generally a better product. Okay, and it's not something I'm telling you to go out and get because, you know, maybe I'm not that big of a fan of instant noodles or whatever it is, but it's better than alternatives. All right. B tier, on par. This is on par now. All right. So if we take the hot sauce as an example, there's a lot of hot sauces we're trying today. A B tier hot sauce means, man, it's as good as a regular hot sauce you'd get. Okay. It has an influencer's name attached. Maybe that makes you like it more, right? That's the whole point. It's a marketing angle. The influencer is someone you like, so you're going to get their thing. Well, it's about as good as the normal thing, so it's not that crazy of an idea to buy it. I think it'd be fine to buy if you like it, even if it's slightly more expensive because they don't have the, logistics of some of the larger manufacturers. So B tier, on par. C tier. Now we're a little bit worse. It's worse than the average product, okay? Maybe it's massively more expensive, which is why I'm putting it to C tier. It's not totally valueless, but there's really no point in getting this outside of a one-off little gimmick, right? It is a one-off to try it. You really shouldn't be getting it. You can get better shit for cheaper while you're doing it. C tier, not a big fan of. And then finally, F tier. It's honestly a stain on the reputation of the creator for even creating it in the first place. Having made this product makes them a worse person. It's a bad, bad thing, man. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's a bad product, and it's a stain on the reputation for making it. Okay? It is slop for the lolcows. And the only reason they're doing it is because they're getting a paycheck because they slap their name on it, and some fools are going to buy it. That is what F tier is. So now we understand our tiers. We can go through the products we have today. These are all going to be, to some extent, edible products. All right, that's kind of the theme of this one. Everything here can be eaten, consumed in some way, shape, or form. All right, varying degrees, obviously, the difference between hot sauce and cereal, but you get the idea. This is all going in my mouth today. Okay? Now, one thing I got to do right now before we go any further is I need to order my chicken wings. I need to order my chicken wings for my hot sauce. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything else. But I think that's it, actually. I think if I just get the chicken wings, I'm good. All right. So, let me make sure that works, actually. Cool. Let me wash my hands for anything. All right. Now, the very first thing I want to start with are my caffeinated beverages. We have some teas and we have some coffee. However, I'm going to wait just a little bit to touch on those. And I'm first going to tackle what's probably going to be in the thumbnail for this, out of respect for people who click into the video. A lot of people click in just to see the flashy item. In this case, of course, what gets more clicks than MrBeast? Okay? So we got MrBeast, who made a new product. Shocker, MrBeast dropped another product. He's going kind of crazy. I think now what does he have now? He's got Feastables. He's got his milk drink. He's got his candies. He's expanding the empire. He's got Lunchly. I forgot about Lunchly. Anyway, you dropped a new product in a collaboration with Jack Links. Now, I don't really know if this is just straight up Jack Links or if it's like a slightly different product, but we have MrBeast's original flavor beef mini sticks in partnership with Jack Links. Okay, it is what is it? I'll tell you in a bit. I'll tell you in a bit if it's just straight up Jack Links. So we have both flavors here. It's MrBeast original and MrBeast turkey mini sticks. This is a bit of a weird one because obviously MrBeast is so big that his product is like he's able to work with, I think, the largest meat stick distributor in the world, right? There's probably not anyone bigger than Jack Links. So it's not like a product that's necessarily white label. They wanted both their names on it. But still on the list, still going to try it out. So let's give it a shot. For context, this entire bag cost $10. Comes with 12 sticks. It's actually a pretty decent price. I'm not surprised by that. MrBeast has the best logistics of any YouTuber because he has the access to like the, I don't know, biggest companies or whatever. So not too surprised here. We got Jack Links. It's probably gonna be the cheapest relative thing here. It's actually cheaper at some locations. Yeah, I'm going with my pricing. I live in Los Angeles, California. It's probably gonna be a little more expensive than some other people, but you know, it is what it is. Shit is expensive. I'm not gonna lie, this is cheap. I don't know why you guys are, this is not expensive. Who's that? That's Trisha, it's Cutie's assistant. Guys, relax. What? Chill. Why'd you guys instantly just get like stressed out? That was relax. Okay, Cutie, you're not helping. You're not fucking helping here. Anyway, this is cheap. This is like, let's just be very clear. This product is cheap. Anyway, we got MrBeast original beef mini stick made with 100% beef. Let's give it a taste. I think it's just Jack Links with MrBeast's face on it. I think it's just straight up. I've had a few Jack Links in my, I think it's like there's zero change. It just happens to have his face on it. I guess I don't know what I was expecting. They're okay. Here's the deal, like, as a product, Jack Links are probably a B tier product. I think Jack Links, for me, exists exclusively as a road trip snack. It's a road trip snack. I don't want something that's like too calorically dense, something that's too sweet. I want a little protein on this ride. I'll get some fucking Jack Links, why not? Fine. I usually probably go for the more jerky type than the meat stick type. I think the meat sticks always taste a bit too salty. I don't know. It's probably equally salty too, but the meat sticks I don't like as much. I don't like the texture. I think it's a little too soft. I prefer like the hard. Yeah, maybe oily is the right word too. So I usually prefer running with the jerky version, but I mean it's a B tier product. What I'm actually interested about are the turkey sticks. Because here's the deal. The macros on these, insane. Now the Jack Links, they're fine. Okay, it's really high in fat, it's really high in salt. Each stick is 65 calories and you get 6 grams of protein. So like 10 calories per gram of protein. That's all right. It's pretty good, but you know, it's a little high in fat. The turkey one, okay, get this. 1 stick, okay, 35 calories, 8 grams of protein. That is, now we're talking what, 25, or excuse me, 2.5 grams of protein for 10 calories. That's pretty nuts. And it has much less salt, like almost half as much salt per stick, and then 1/3 as much fat. So the macros are crazy. Like this is genuinely, like if you have 2 of these, this is like a pretty good snack. So I've never tried the turkey version. I'm going in assuming it's probably gonna taste a little worse. So let's try it out here. Smell like turkey? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. You can tell. You can tell there's less fat. What does less fat do? It makes it taste a little worse. More importantly, dry. Bone dry. It's kind of bone dry. I'm not surprised by this. It's just a stick of turkey with water, encapsulated lactic acid, and 2% less of flavors, salt, granulated garlic, cultured celery extract, beef collagen casing. So it's not going to be the most delicious thing, but it's still not bad. I think, there is no art. Okay, what's going on in YouTube chat? What's going on? Because Nathan was a motherfucker, you guys they're spamming pink waving hands. I would say MrBeast's meat is B tier. He got B tier meat. It's not bad. I think it's on par with competitors in the category because in a way it literally is the biggest player in the category. But it's not A tier. I don't think it's like far and away better. It's definitely not C tier. I would go for it again, but I'm probably not going to be like a regular consumer of either of these. Having said that, if you were to try one, check out the turkey stick because, again... Oh, I got the math wrong, by the way. It's 35 calories for 1 stick, but 4 grams of protein. And then this one is 65 calories for 3 grams of protein. That is much worse. That is much worse. Hi YouTube chat. B tier. B sticks go in B tier. I didn't realize it was per 2 sticks. I got the fucking numbers wrong. They gave it to you per 2 sticks, not per 1 stick. All right. B tier, and let's go to our next product, same category. These are premium jerky from Beefcake Jerky Co. I'm actually not... Is the YouTuber just called Beefcake? Is this part of this? Hold on, let me make sure. It's Flair. Well, this is from Flair. Yeah, it is. Tim, I don't know if you can pull this up, but Flair is a wildlife YouTuber. Their most popular video is bullfrog hunting with Walmart's cheapest BB gun. Their second most viewed video is idiots take guns ice fishing. But it's a lot of hunting, shooting, okay? Bass Pro Fishing Shop in YouTube channel form. Some good old American YouTube. And they decided to come out with their own beef jerky. We got a lot of it here. So I'm gonna try to find the flavors that I think I would like the most, because I think it'll give me the most like honest review. You know, if it's something I don't really like for example, I'm not a huge fan of pork-based jerky. I think it's kind of icky. So I'm gonna avoid the pork ones. I'm gonna stick with more beef. I guess this one's good. Let's go with beef original. Beef original. Now, let's just look at this. We got 9 grams of protein per serving, 80 calories per serving. One serving is 1 ounce. Each bag is 2.5 ounces. What's the price on this? Price does matter. Now, jerky's generally expensive. Okay. Oh, is that right? One bag is $9. One bag is $9. So for everyone saying MrBeast's meat sticks were expensive, I mean, their meat sticks are about $2.50 a pop. But I'm not surprised. I don't balk at that. I think it's about what you expect. Jerky's expensive. Meat's expensive generally as a snack, because it has very little additives. So I'm not too surprised at that. Let's give it a shot. Smells good. This is original beef. Hope you can see all that. That kind of hits. That's pretty good. Okay, why'd you just write Ludwig is giving Charlie Kirk today? What's that mean? What does it even mean? Can chat be on screen? Ask Tim, not me. This is good. This is good jerky. I like this. Let's go with another flavor before I make a decision. Do I go hot and spicy or pepper, chat? Which one do I go with? Which one do I go with? Pepper? I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. Let's go pepper. The original taste, I don't know what. Like there was a meat smoker in 1920 who dictated what every original flavor tastes like. It tastes like this one. It's not my favorite flavor, to be honest. I always find it a little too sugary. I don't like the amount of sugar in that one. This one has the same amount of sugar, but I hope it tastes a little less sugary. Okay. So as pepper as I'd like. I think it's actually maybe a little light on the pep. It's pretty good still. Just for posterity's sake, I'm gonna try the pork teriyaki. Less sweet than I thought it'd be. I actually like it. That's actually a pretty good teriyaki. It's a lot less sweet than I thought it'd be. It's also a lot less fatty than I think a lot of pork jerky. A lot less chewy. So that's actually pretty nice. I mean, they kind of killed it. Like, straight up, they just nailed it. Like, I don't think... The only meat product that I think I like more than this is the one that I tried in the last video where I was trying YouTuber products. It was dried beef. Like, literally just, like, dehydrated beef slices. Now, the downside for that product is that it was insanely expensive. But it was delicious. This is probably, like, jerky-wise, like, about as good as you can get. I feel like this is authentic, genuine A tier. If I'm on a road trip and I'm at the gas station and I'm seeing all the jerks, give me flare meat. Give me their jerky. I think they nailed it. It delivers exactly what you expect. The price point's not too crazy, and I think it tastes good. I'm going A tier here. I threw the fucking sandwich. A tier for the jerk. And I believe we have one final jerky. This bag looks insane, but I have to show you this. Oh, GG. Why are so many YouTubers selling meat? I don't know. I don't know why so many YouTubers are selling meat. Okay, here's the next meat. The bag is kind of awesome. This is Hivemind. The brand is called Copes. But let me make sure I'm... Oh, the camera's still fucked up. Is that straight on? I didn't actually know. Yeah, so Hivemind... Is this like the Hivemind? It is, right? I don't... Did I lose the centering of this camera, by the way? Is it better? Is it fine? It feels a bit off still. I feel like it needs to be like right... Yeah, maybe like that. Like the centering's fine, or excuse me, the angle's fine. So apparently Hivemind has some jerky. I didn't even know they had fucking jerky. Hivemind, the music channel, they got some jerky. I don't know if they're... It seems like they're working with the jerky company to create this. But either way, we're going to rate it all the same. Okay. Comes in a vacuum sealed bag. Just going through the macros real quick. There are none on the bag. Okay, I'm not going to lie. This looks like jerky you would see at a gas station that's local to the area. You know, one of them jerky bags that have zero calorific information. It just has the ingredient list. This is Buc-ee's. That's a good way to put it. Bro, this is Buc-ee's jerky. This is the jerkies you see at Buc-ee's. I'm not even 100% convinced that they didn't go to Buc-ee's, buy this, and then just repackage it in their own package. It's possible. It comes out in a damn sheet. Look at, you can see through. That's how. Look at this. Look at that. All right, let's give it a bite. The flavor is sweet and spicy. What? Gotcha, Tim. Okay. I like the spice on it. The bite is crazy. The bite is kind of crazy here, I won't lie. This jerky is made in the sticks of Indiana. It's one of the best I ever had. When I'm on tour, beef jerky is also a staple part of the road diet, so I know what makes a good one. Enjoy and let me know how it is. That was the description for this. I'm gonna be honest. This is my least favorite jerky I've had today. I like the Hivemind, guys. It's not bad, flavor-wise. I think it is like the most accurate and potent to what they're describing. It is tough though. Is this shit low-key? Is this shit? This shit look like alligator. This shit tough like alligator. It's just real tough. It doesn't come cut up in easy to bite format. Like, this shit's tough, bro. Now, this might be some people's couple. Some people, and a lot of you guys in chat, you guys might be on the road. Maybe you guys are truckers. Maybe you guys are LARPing as truckers. That's how jerky should be. You should only be able to be ripped apart by a man. It should take you 3 exits to bite through one piece. Otherwise, that jerky's just for sissies. Maybe that's your thought. And I have no shade on you. Ultimately, I'm a man of my own personal taste. Everything's subjected to my subjectivity. But for me, this one's a C tier. I think it's C tier. It's by no means a ripoff. It's by no means a bad product. But I would not jump for it if I was trying to get jerky for my road trip. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes our jerky. Let's move on. Thank you for the trucker shout out. I hope you pulled over to write that one. I hope you pulled over to write that. Now, you better have pulled over to write that message there. Don't be texting. It's good. That's bad for you. All right. Next up, and I want to tackle this early because it is already almost 8 p.m. Next up, we got our caffeinated beverages. Now here's the deal. We have quite a good bit of coffee here. And we also even have a spot of tea. So we're going to give it a shot. I did a bit of coffee last time. I believe last time I had Jacksepticeye's coffee. I had Emma Chamberlain's. People who were maybe less like in the coffee space, as weird as that is to say. Because this time we have, let's see if I can find it here. We have coffee from probably the quintessential coffee YouTuber. We have coffee from James Hoffman. Now, if you don't know who James Hoffman is, that's fine. But he is what Magnus Mitbo is to rock climbing YouTube to coffee YouTube. Do you see what I'm saying? Are you like getting a sense of respect he commands in that space? He's kind of the guy. Like, think about your category of content creation being only coffee. That's what he does. This guy's been doing only coffee for probably like 7 years at this point. Only coffee. That's a pretty tough market to be in, but he's been killing it. And he took a long time to release his own coffee brand. Now, the deal is most people who make a coffee company, a coffee brand, are just repackaging different beans with their own name on it, whatever it is, what it is. You know, this guy, I don't really feel like has the room to do that. Like I'm almost, someone just said it in YouTube chat, it better be good, right? That's kind of your, when somebody is an expert in that field and all of their content is teaching you about that field, how to be more educated about it, etc. The expectation for them is much higher than somebody who's just like, I'm trying coffee out. I have Ludwig beans. Try my Ludwig beans. I play Minecraft. The expectations are on the floor. So I wanted to try to take it somewhat serious, if as corny as it is to say. So I'm going to do a pour over. And I have a whole set. I got my Hario V60. I got a grinder for some beans here. We're going to try to do it as well as we can. You know, admittedly, I am not the best barista, but I know how to make a pour over. So I feel like that should be good enough. Now I'm wondering which coffee I should go for. I might go for what's the most popular on the website. So we have, this is for espresso, this is filtered coffee, this is for espresso, and this is filtered coffee. So I'd probably want the filtered coffee, yeah? So let's ditch our espressos. We have 3 options for filtered coffee. This one is, wow, it tells you when it was roasted. It was roasted January 16th. This was roasted recently. January 16th of this year, and it shipped from London. That's like 2 weeks ago. Okay. A washed process mix. Okay, this is the filter blend. I think I'm going to go with the filter blend. I don't know why it's calling to me. I want to look real quick. The brand is called Square Mile. And yeah, this one seems to be pretty popular. Built on the same concept as our red brick espresso blend, the filter blend is a seasonal, versatile, classic Square Mile. Sweet, balanced, medium-bodied, a kind, welcoming coffee to wake up to, offers the perfect all-day, everyday brew, embodies everything we love about specialty coffee, an absolute delight. You'll want to keep a bag in the cupboard to stay stocked up and always have a delicious coffee in the house. Whoa! Powerful. Okay, let's give it a sniff test. I mean, it smells good. It smells like some good-ass coffee. Okay, the one thing I don't have for this, which should be fine. I have my blender, I have my pour over, I have my Hario. I don't have a scale. So I'm kind of blind. You need a scale? You don't need a scale. Okay, I had a pour over phase and I gave up on the scale quickly. I have paper. You don't need a scale, dude. It's taped. There's tape on it. Oops. Okay. Seems good enough for a cuppa. Okay. That's on an outlet. Okay. How does it blend? How do I blend it? Oh! I mean, that smells money. That smells actually awesome. Okay. All right. Now I have my pour over set with coffee filters. Okay, I also have, by the way, because I figured there's a universe that I fuck this up. Luckily, I also have an espresso machine as my backup. But I got really into pour over, so I just want to give it a shot. Alright, hold up. I need fresh water. I guess I could just pour into a cup directly. You're actually not wrong about that. Alrighty then. Okay, this is my espresso maker, but I don't know what... Okay, I can do that. I have old beans in it. I'm pouring out my old beans. Hey! Okay. Hold up. Just gotta clean this out. We're getting there. Oh, yuck. Been a while since I used that one. Just cleaning it out. Don't mind me, chat. How your day going? Nico! All good! All good, just a bit of a spill. Just a bit of a spill. I don't know how to put it back together yet. Got it. Okay, I'm gonna give it fresh water. And then I'm gonna flush the system, and then I'm gonna run it for real. Okay, so we're gonna use the espresso beans on this one. Their most popular is called Red Brick. Okay. Okay, look, I'm telling you, we're going all out on this. We're going all out. Espresso machine could be broken. Not 100% about that. Red Brick, who turned Clifford on? Just one moment. Almost ready. Just 1 second. Okay, so we're ready for the pour over. First step of the pour over, we gotta bloom our coffee. So just enough to get everything wet. Yeah, just get everything wet. Look at my barista, bro. My coffee is buns. We're just letting it bloom, and we're actually gonna pour this out. I don't think you're supposed to drink the bloom juice. Bloom juice poured out. Actually, a little tip at home. Put some hot water in the cup. That'll keep your cup nice and hot. Just a little tip for you baristas at home. Okay. Looks properly bloomed. I think we waited about 30 seconds there. Now we're gonna go for a little pour here. Just circular motions. Okay, great. Then once it gets full, you go clockwise, spin it around so it's all flat. Sharp counterclockwise. When it fills with water, it goes up, and then it starts going, and you want it to go flat. You want it to go down flat like. So you can, I mean, it looks money as fuck. I'm not trying to disrupt the process too much. Look at that. Just looks money. Real flat. Okay, we're gonna do that exact process 3 times. Okay, okay. A hole popped in the bag, it all poured out. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Fucking hole popped in the fucking bag. Fucking espresso machine doesn't fucking work. Doesn't fucking work. I'm trying to fix espresso machine, it doesn't fucking work. Just a bunch of clumped up fucking beans. work. Please work. So we're going to skip the coffee portion for today. It's a little bit late, so I don't want to have any coffee. So skipping the coffee portion tonight just because it's already about almost, wow, it's actually 8 o'clock. So yeah, we're going to skip that for tonight. And, you know, I'm going to, in a future video, I'm going to put that into the YouTube video just so we can really, you know, wrap up that sort of. Shout out James Hoffman, though. I mean, it smells amazing. Smells amazing, but you know it's a bit late, so we're just gonna put that on the side there. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. All right. Cool. Never too late for a cup of tea, though. You know what they say. It is never too late for a cup of tea, and good news for us, we have some today. Ladies and gentlemen, we have something from a company called Keats & Co. Keats & Co. Hank Green. Hank, perhaps you know him? We have coffee from Hank Green. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. No way to mess up a cup of tea. But if there was, I would find a way. We got Earl Grey, April Meadows Green. We got Bright Star Breakfast Blend. We got Moonlight Mint and Bloomin' Wild Black. I think the mark of a great tea company is how well they do their Earl. So let's run us some Earl Grey tea. It's a 3 to 4 minute steep on this bad boy. They're saying let's put 1.5 tablespoons in. Now, conveniently, I actually have a loose leaf tea bag, so I can transfer the tea to this bag so that it's not. I don't have to deal with any straining or anything here. And it's saying to use 1.5 teaspoons. So let's just grab our teaspoon measurements. So it's this much. Okay. Then I transfer that to the baggie. And then 1/2, which is this one. So then we dive back on in. And then, boom. There we go. 1.5 teaspoons. Okay. I'm just going to tie this baggie off so none leaks into the actual drink. All right. Now, let me get my cup. Okay, so I was looking for a smaller cup. It actually recommends 8 ounces of water, which isn't that much, to be honest. Not washing the measuring spoon after using it tells me all I need to know. But I'm not the one who's going to use it next. Okay. It's in the cup. And we're just going to fill this to basically the top, a little under. Okay. And then, chat, set a timer for 4 minutes so we can let that steep. In the meantime, I'll just show you the... I don't even see that. It's actually really pretty. It's Blue Fields Earl Grey. And there's a hint of blue something in there. Smells good. Okay. So we're just going to wait for that tea. Actually, I didn't even use this because I have my own device. It actually comes with a tea strainer. I didn't even see this. So I could have just put this in my cup. Called it a day. You know what? I'll make another cup. I'll make another cup of... Let's do the green tea. Just gonna blindly eyeball it. Like, I'm not gonna measure. That's good enough. And then this one actually needs to brew a bit cooler. You're supposed to brew green tea a bit cooler, so I'm actually not even gonna... I'm not even gonna reheat this water. I'm just gonna pour in 8 ounces worth. Keep it closed. Now we got 2 teas we're waiting on. Set a timer, chat, for 3 minutes. You lazy MFer? No, you just don't understand. So darker teas, you're gonna want to brew hotter, 205 degrees. Lighter teas, you want to brew a little cooler. You're gonna really bad if you don't listen to that. Okay. So while we wait for these, my wings are here. Where are my wings? Oh, it's right there. Okay. How are we doing on time? How are we doing on time, chat? 40 seconds? All right. Here's a close-up. We're going to be testing. We have 3 different hot sauce groups today. Maybe actually 4 different hot sauces. We have quite a few different hot sauce creators. So we're gonna save this here. All right. How we doing on the coffee, boys? Let me wash my hands. Make sure they're clean. Four-minute timer's up. Okay. If it's a bit early, that's fine. It was 3 to 4 minutes. I'm gonna pull the bag. Give it a little squeeze on the side as I bring it up. Just give it a final stir here. Okay. was so hot. I thought I'd have it plain first. But if I'm being honest with myself, I like a bit of milk in my tea. I put no sugar in my tea. The other timer's up. Okay, so we can actually just pull this because it's the strainer. Okay, and then just throw that in the sink for later. That's a future Ludwig problem. So give me a little bit of... That's perfect. Okay. Color test. Color test. Do you like your tea milkier? Or... Thoughts? I don't like mine being... this is my perfect. I would have put a drop more. I would have put a drop more. It should look like the color people would choose if they had to describe British food with one color. Do you know what I mean? That's good. It's just watered down tea leaves and milk. Yeah, you can be derivative with anything. You like the fucking movies? Just moving pictures with noise? Okay. Nonce. Like, what? You can be derivative about fucking everything. Oh, you like meat? You eat meat? Oh, you eat bovine extract? Like, what? Yes, dude. Fucking idiot. It's tea. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a good Earl Grey. It's a bit light. Well, that green tea's coming in stronger. I'm surprised by that, to be honest. Let's give it a splash. Milk and green tea? No, I'm drinking it straight up. Okay, what is the milk police doing here? I put milk in the black tea, everyone's like, good job. You've done it again, good job. I put in the green tea, it's like, terrorists, don't let them around our children. What the fuck? Brother, the leaf is just a little bit lighter. You know? Sorry. What are we doing here? I thought British people were still sleeping anyway. Anyway, look. We have to get back to our tier list. I haven't ranked something in a while. I enjoy the tea. I think it's pretty good. I'm going to stick with my Earl Grey, actually. All in all, I'm not thinking this... I think this is like on par with most teas. I mean, I think it's a little nicer because it's loose leaf. It is a little nicer because it's loose leaf. And you can see the quality of the leaves. You can smell it. Let's look at the price real quick. It's $20 for 20 servings, is how they label it. So $1 a serving. I would say, and the proceeds do go to charity. It is more expensive than normal tea. The proceeds go to charity. There's a lot of factors to consider. Me personally, I think it's B tier. I think it's B tier. By the way, bear in mind, this is loose leaf tea, right? If you are comparing it to the cost of like a Lipton tea bag, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? You are getting like the asshole hairs of a tea leaf. Grind it up for your enjoying pleasure. This is loose leaf, which is going to be more expensive. But I don't think it's A regardless. I think it's B. And I think B is a fair price for it. I enjoy it, though. I do enjoy it. All right. Now, I want to go back to... We have more drinks to go through, but I got my wings here, and I want to make sure I eat them while they're hot. So I have 10 different wings. And I have several different hot sauces. And all I'm going to do is grab a wing. I just got classic bone-in. And then I'm going to throw a hot sauce on it and see how I feel. So we have a few different brands. We have Keith's hot sauce, which he has chicken sauce, burger sauce, and taco sauce. So we're only going to be trying the chicken sauce today because that's what it says to do in the label. Then we have Vine Sauce, who has his own sauce. And we're going to go with the... We're going to go with the hot sauce. There's the extra hot sauce. Maybe I'll try it, but I'm mainly rating this based off the hot sauce, not the extra hot sauce. Then we have WillNE's hot sauce, Speedy's hot sauce, and then this final one, I'm actually unsure who this is from right now. I think it's actually from Vine Sauce. Yeah, it is. It's just not labeled. It's called the North sauce, and it looks like aliens cum. I don't mean to be crass when I say that. I like literally. I don't know how else you would describe this. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So anyway, we're mainly judging these 3 hot sauces. So really all I care about. So again, WillNE's, Vine Sauce, the hot sauce, and then Keith's hot chicken sauce. So let's first start with Keith. Based off bottles, so far, I would say equal points to Will and to Keith. Slight points off for Vinny. It's in a plastic container versus glass. I don't know. I feel like hot sauce needs to be in glass. But, you know, maybe it brought the cost down for more people to enjoy it. I just feel like I've never seen hot sauce not in glass. It's gotta be in glass. But really all we care about is the taste. Give it a nice little shake here. All right. Okay, I'm gonna pour a healthy dollop. Just get a healthy amount on there. I like the color of it. Okay, and I'm gonna give it a bite. It's serrano pepper based. It's actually got a lovely sweetness. So like when I initially coughed, that's because I was breathing in as I was eating, and there's like the vapor from it made me choke a bit. I think that's like maybe like, I don't know, the pepper. There's a bit of ghost peppers in it. But when you actually bite into it, the heat goes away instantly because there's a good amount of sweetness in this. It's maybe from maple syrup. Yeah, look at that. There's maple syrup in it. That's good, man. That's a good hot sauce. That's genuinely a good hot sauce. Yeah, that hit. That hit in tremendous ways. That was good. I enjoyed that. I also love maple syrup. Not that the maple syrup's like incredibly noticeable, but I like that it was sweeter than I expected. Still has a bit of heat, obviously. I don't think it has like a heat score on it. But on a heat scale, I would say it's like a 3, maybe a 4, depending on how sensitive you are. Look at the 50 gifted members, by the way. I saw that on YouTube. Thank you. Ulysses Jen, thank you. All right, next up, we're going to try Vine Sauce's hot sauce here. They actually have a heat score on this, which I kind of like. Just for some awareness. They put a 5 out of 10 on theirs. So we'll see how accurate I think that is. Much more viscous. This is like, it's a green sauce. It's green serrano peppers, lime, vinegar, sugar, salt. So just the viscosity of it. Like just for reference. It's almost like a juice. Do you mean V sauce? No, I mean Vine sauce. Vinny Vine sauce. It's not that thick. But I actually don't think green sauces are that thick normally. And I actually love green sauces. I'm just going to come out full stop. Like, if I'm ordering Mexican food, I get green sauce every time. All right, we're just going to throw it on the wing. Comes in a squeeze bottle. Maybe that's why it's plastic, by the way. So the points off earlier, I think it's in plastic so it can squeeze out. That makes sense. Let's give it a bite. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think so. It's heavy on the vinegar, and it's heavy on the lime. It is not It is not like specifically. I guess that's just worth keeping in mind. It's heavy on the vinegar and it's heavy on the lime. It's labeled as good for poultry or seafood. I think it'd make a lot of sense actually for seafood. They have shrimp lady recommended on it. So I think it'd make a lot of sense for that. It makes a little less sense for me for hot wings or just wings in general. It doesn't feel like the best. Yeah, it doesn't feel like the best hot sauce for wings, personally. All right, last one. We have WillNE's hot sauce. And I'm also going to try the other ones that I have, but I believe this is the only hot sauce Will does. Speedy's hot sauce. Okay. By the way, real quick before I wrap up, this was labeled a 5 out of 10 on the hot sauce scale. I think that's crazy. I think that's kind of high. I think 5's a little high. I'd put it at a 3. I think it's slightly less. Maybe it's slightly more hot than Keith's because it actually doesn't have any relief. There's no sugar. So maybe it's a 4.5. I think 5's maybe fine. Maybe I'm being nitpicky. All right, let's try Will's. I'm excited to try this. Now, just to be clear, I bought everything that I got today. I don't know if I said that already. Like, nobody sponsored me. Nobody gave me their product. I went out and bought it. Like, Will is, of all the products I have here, like, probably the person I know the best. And so I didn't tell him I'm doing this. I just went out and got it. Easily the most viscous. Like, that sits on there heavy, which I kind of like in hot sauce for wings. Okay, let's give it a shot. That's gotta be a ghost pepper, right? Habanero pepper. There's actually no ghost pepper. Garlic, roasted red peppers, peaches. So get the sweetness from peaches. Habanero peppers, vinegar, water, sugar, lime juice, cilantro, extra virgin olive oil, salt, and spices. It's the spiciest for sure. It's like probably a 6. Maybe a 5. Can I chug it? I could chug it. It wouldn't be too bad. Wow. Okay, I want to just try. Just a nice bite. And then compare it to Keith's real quick. I'm just trying to see whose I like better. Where'd you get your shirt? From the shoot today. It was just on set. I think it's from Target, to be honest. But I don't know. Okay, now we're trying Keith's. Mm-hmm. Mm. I think I like Keith's the best. Will's is good, don't get me wrong. But I like Keith's the best. And to be clear, by no means is even, you know, Vine sauce, the hot sauce, bad. I think they're all good. Like, literally, I don't think any of these are going to go below B tier. But I think I prefer Keith's the most. The only question is, should I try the extra hot sauce from Vine Sauce? It's rated a 15 out of 10. Or should I try the Alien Cum? You just broke Will? Wait, did he live react to me trying it? It's really good! And here's the deal, like, hot sauce is ultimately like a preference thing, and Keith's is just sweeter. Like, full stop, that's it. I think the maple syrup cuts through way more than the peaches do, and I like that sweetness. I just like it. I said it was good. All right. Let's try the alien cum. Rubbed eye. Dude, it's like habanero and serrano peppers. We're fine. Would you go to Will's funeral? Yeah, I gotta pour one out. Just fucking there, post it up in the background. This looks gross. This does look like genuine disgusting. This looks horrible. I'm gonna read the description for you guys. Voted best sauce on the Gray Leno show. Packed with edible transporter matter energy particles, this Nort's secret secretion has a, okay, so it is cum, has a sweet and sour flavor that's out of this world. I'm going to be honest, the first time I read it, I thought it said the Gay Leno show. And I was like, that's funny. Oh, God. It really does shimmer. What is this? This is not hot sauce. It's so... It's just like vinegar, sugar, and water. Basically. That's basically what that is. I think it's more of a gimmick product relative. All right, anyway, that wraps up our hot sauce portion. I think, chat, should I be dramatic or should I be more reserved? If I'm being dramatic, I would put Vine Sauce in C tier, WillNE in B tier, and Keith's in A tier. If I were to like split them all up. I could even go Keith in S, Will in A, and Vinny in B. I'll go there. Let's go. Tim, hit me with it. I want Keith's in S. Do I give it... That's the thing, though. Do I give it the S tier? Because S tier... S tier is high, bro. You didn't try Vinny's Extra Hot? Here's the thing. I don't think it's going to improve the score. I think it's going to hurt it, but I'll give it a shot. Okay, it's rated 15 out of 10 on the hot sauce scale. It is extra, extra hot. I really don't like the squeeze bottle design. I'm a hater of it. Because it's not thin enough plastic to squeeze easily. And I just prefer, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm an adult and I've opened enough hot sauce bottles. Just give me a glass fucking container with an open hole and I know how to shake it out without it all coming out. Let's see how bad this really is. I poured a lot on that. It was certainly not 15 out of 10. Maybe 7. Maybe 8. It's hot. Like, let me be clear, it's hot. It's definitely the hottest hot sauce I had. Maybe 9. Maybe 10. It's not bad though. Hold up, I have to tie my shoe. Oh, I get 8 out of 10. I get 8 out of 10 at best. Fucking pussy hot sauce. That's for actual fucking pussies. Ugh. Ugh. Did we rank them? Tim, did we rank them? All right, I'm better. I'm better. All right, let's move on. This next product, I didn't know a good way to review it because I'm getting a call from Nut. Yo.
Oh, what's up?
What's up?
Yo, I had a question for you.
Shoot.
I'm sorry, I know you're streaming, my fault.
You're good.
I know, because also I don't have Cutie's number.
Oh, okay.
So I'm learning about conspiracy theories right now.
Okay.
It turns out there's one called Gaylor Swift.
Yeah, Gaylors.
Is this something that you've heard about before?
Oh, yeah.
And is it true?
I think she has a fiance, so I don't think it's true per se, but they were deep on it.
I mean, you're in a relationship.
Yeah. What do you mean by that?
So, I mean, that doesn't really matter as long as, you know.
Because I'm gay.
Well.
Because I'm gay now.
That's. I mean, I'm not putting words in your mouth. I was just asking. I know she's a big fan, and I figured that you might also know about this as well. And I'm trying to decipher between conspiracy theories. Is all.
How about this? How about I'll put you in a group chat with her, and then maybe, if she's free, she'll drop some wisdom.
Yeah, no, that's all. But also, you're vomiting. It looks like, or almost did.
I'm not vomiting, dude. It was a little hot.
It was a little hog, is that what you said?
No, a little hot, not hot. I'm not thinking about penis anymore at all.
I can't stop most of the time. Okay, that's all. I mostly was wondering if there was anything I should know about Taylor Swift Gaylorism, is what it's called.
Yeah, I gotta connect you with her because she's the pro. I know. I don't even know the person she's supposed to be gay with. I forget.
See, it's like so many different people, but whatever. Anyways, that's all. You can keep doing your thing, though.
I'll put you in a group chat.
All right, thanks. Bye.
All right. I'm not gay. I don't know why I have a girlfriend. Cam had a Taylor Swift question if you're free. Okay. All right, boys. Let's go to our next item. I'm actually excited for this because I think it'll give my mouth a nice respite from the heat. We're moving over to beans. Specifically, let me make sure I'm getting it right. And this is real. These are Dude Perfect beans. I'm not making this up. They released beans. I don't know when. I don't know why. They made beans. Here's the can to show you guys. has it's called Serious Bean Co. And they have a little sports guy on it because Dude Perfect's all about sports. Now the can got a little fucked up in transit, I won't lie to you. But that's canned goods, it shouldn't matter too much. They don't super get aggressive. I think they just have an ownership in the bean company. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's botulism. What's that? What's that? Botch who? What am I botching? So these are the jalapeno and bacon pinto beans. You should never eat from a dented can. Should I never smell the flowers in the morning? Should I never take a risk in life? Isn't botulism something people died from like 100 years ago? What's the last botulism death? Jarvis, pull up the last botulism death. Today? Oh. Okay. Well, let's give it a shot here. Now, the first one is medium heat, hot honey baked beans with real honey and smoked flavors. I like beans. I'm gonna come clean with you. I do enjoy a good bean. I usually actually just go for refried. These smell great. They smell great. Let's give it a shot. I'm just gonna eat it cold. Why'd I blow it? It's labeled medium heat. Absolutely not. That is. Maybe it's because I have hot sauce still tingling a bit in my mouth. It's mild as it gets. It's quite sweet as well. I don't see the smoked bacon they're referring to. I don't know what. I don't think there's essence of smoked bacon in this. I think it's just bacon flavor. Prepared navy beans, water, brown sugar, tomato paste, onions, 2% less, honey, bacon cured with water, contains 2% less of salt, and then has some other stuff in it. Yeah, so I don't actually think there's real bacon like bits in it. This one I'm a little more excited to try. It's jalapeno and bacon pinto beans. You can easily see the jalapenos everywhere. It looks awesome. You can actually see the bacon bits in this one. I don't know why you can in this one, but not that one, but. That one's better. That one's better. There's little bites of bacon in it. That's good, actually. This one's really good. This is actually awesome. I would eat a can of this. I would do that. Yeah, I would straight up eat a can of this. This is just really good. I mean, they made some good ass beans. I don't know why Dude Perfect made beans. I really don't get it. I don't know why that happened, but I don't want to pretend I'm like a bean expert here. I've had a good amount of beans. Usually when I have beans, they're more... It's like either a part of chili or they're plain, right? It's like pinto beans or black beans that I have in addition to some other stuff. I pretty rarely get like pre-prepared beans in this way, where, you know, that's like in a way just kind of a meal or a side ready to go. So I'm not like the expert of this category of food, but to me, it's A tier. Like, those are good beans. Like, I enjoyed eating that. It's not S tier. I'm not, like, saying go out and get it, but... Like, this is a great side. They're good beans. They're good beans. They're good-ass beans. Shout out, dude. I don't know why Dude Perfect made beans. I like the beans that they made. All right. So we have a few options to touch here. I think I need a respite from food for a bit. I think I've been having a lot of food, and I know today I told you that everything is ingestible, and to an extent, everything here is. I did get a product, however, from somebody who likes to speak like this. Somebody who doesn't want woke to get in their mouth. Because apparently Tucker Carlson has released his own Zin. It's called Alp. And it has a guy who I can only assume had jaw surgery, like Zac Efron, before they took a picture of him and then put him in the corner. His jaw's crazy. They should have called it the Tucker Carl Zins. See, now we're cooking. It is... Okay. Already I have an issue with this. This is a small issue. But I'm going to throw a little shade here. Because I'm not comparing the Zins to the beans. I'm not comparing the Zins to the hot sauce. I'm comparing the Zins to Zins. Right? Technically, these aren't Zins. They're nicotine pouches. Can you guys spot the issue? Can you spot the issue for me? It's not a big issue here. Never ranked the beans? I said the beans are A tier. It feels racist? No, well, maybe yes, but no. The issue is there's no marking outside of like the 3 and the 6 on the milligram of the Zin. It's poorly marked. I think it's poorly marked. They don't got 1 dots, 2 dots. They don't got different color packs. I like the dot system. I'm going to go with... It's called Classic. I don't know what flavor that is. Probably nothing, I would assume. I think it's a... Oh. Ew. That's Classic? I think it might be tobacco. I'm pretty sure it's tobacco. Yeah, it's definitely just tobacco. Do I normally have Zins? Not really, no. The last time I had a Zin was probably 3 months ago, maybe 4 months ago. So it's been a while. It's interesting. They come... Wait, what? What? They're densely packed. I don't know if it's... I think it's humidity, is my guess. I don't know if okay, for my Zin heads, I'm pretty sure actual Zins are like more loose inside the packet. But this is like Play-Doh in there. I don't know if it's obvious that like right here there's nothing, and then right here it's like a little punching bag. It's dense. I'm an upper decker, yeah. Maybe more nicotine content? No, because the nicotine content's 6 mg. I mean, that's pretty standard. Okay, we're just gonna throw it in and prepare our next portion and then give a review in a little bit. So next up, we have 2 different products in the same category made by 2 goats. And I'm not kidding. We have 2 goats coming up. The first one is ramen noodles made by Queso. I would call him a goat of streaming. I think he's doing a great job. I think he's an awesome streamer. However, if you were to pick a person on this earth who was more goated than Queso, it'd be a hard task. But Faker would probably succeed. Because Faker has his own noodles. I didn't know this, but I'm excited to try them. So we have, these are our two different beasts here. I think I need to decide what flavor I should go with. So I guess I'm going to lean on you guys here. What do you think? We have 3 flavors. Actually, hold up. Maybe all 3 of these are the same and it comes in a 3-pack. Okay. Yeah, all 3 of these are the same. So for Queso, we're going to go with artificial mushroom beef flavor. I don't love the name. Off rip. That doesn't make me hungry. Oh, you want a artificial mushroom beef flavor? It tastes really artificial. Like mushrooms and also beef. Kind of. Artificial. So, I wish they just called it mushroom beef flavor. Whatever. For Faker, it seems like we actually have a variety here, so I'm not sure. Hold up, I gotta translate these. Translates. Camera from Korean. Okay, is this right? It says Courage of a Different. Class of King, Big Lid. Oh. Ugh. It's bitter. Like black licorice. Ugh. It's black licorice flavor. I don't hate it. Like, I kind of enjoy black licorice. Black licorice just suddenly seeping into my mouth was throwing me off. Ooh. I don't know if I like it. I'm so surprised that this is classic flavor. Is it meant to be tobacco flavored? Ugh. Stop chewing it. Do you hear me chewing? It's not in between my teeth. It's upper decking. Have you had you don't chew Zins. I think I gotta kick it though. Okay. I don't like that very much. Ugh. That tastes like butt. Classic is no flavor, just straight nicotine. This has a flavor. And it tastes like black licorice. So I'm surprised that because I've had flavorless Zins, and I think that's kind of accurate. They are kind of flavorless. This tastes like black licorice. And I don't like that flavor. Here's the deal. I obviously got these because they're kind of a meme product. It's funny to have Tucker Carlson Zins in here. The highest I would ever rank a Zyn is like B tier. Like, I'm never gonna rank a Zyn S. I'm never gonna say, go out and get a Zyn, guys. This one upper decker hits. I'm never gonna do that because I think the product category is capped at like somebody who is addicted to nicotine who wants their nicotine fix. I don't recommend people go out and try some nicotine. I don't like these very much. And not just these, I'm not a huge fan of Zyns in general. Like, I'd rather smoke a cigarette. And I get this is better for you than that. Because I don't like the, I don't know how you describe it. The, the zappiness it adds to your saliva. Oh, man. That shit tastes gross. I think I'm gonna put the Tucker Carlsons in F tier. To give some perspective on how I would rank other like Zyn-like products, I would put normal Zyns in C tier. The only Zyn I would put in B tier is coffee flavored Zyns 6 mg. That would go B tier for me. And if Shake Drizzle's around, I'd shove that up probably to S tier. But yeah, I would put these in F. These will be my first F tier product. That tastes like black licorice. I was not a huge fan. But feel free to try it. Just my opinion. You're gonna cancel me because I gave out my opinion? Now I need to wash that down before I eat any food because that flavor is like sitting in my mouth and I don't like it. And I actually forgot a couple of beverages. Specifically, this is not alcoholic. This is not even caffeinated. It comes from YouTuber Roman Atwood. I think it is some type of energy drink. It's called Kinetic. I don't really know what it is. It is like, it's, I think, marketed as an energy drink. I've heard him talk about it before. Again, there's no caffeine in this. But if you hear him talk about it, he's like, you don't need caffeine to get energy, right? You need whatever is in Kinetic. And I can tell you right now, looking at the product list, it's filtered water, and then TM, Biocycle DB hydroxybutyric acid, Avella, butanediol, allulose, potassium bicarbonate, sodium citrate, natural flavors, peach extract, strawberry extract, magnesium carbonate, Reb M. And then it says, adults should not consume more than 6 servings a day. Refrigerate after opening. Please consult your doctor prior to consuming it. If you're diabetic, pregnant, or nursing, or under 18 years old, have the continued care of a physician for any reason. Do not consume. Or talk to your doctor before consuming. But the big thing, I guess, here is that it has Biocycle, DBHB, and Avila. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what this fucking shit is. I don't know what this is. Anyway, it comes in 3 flavors. One is Cletus McFarland. Crafted with 12 grams of brain-boosting ketones for thinking sharper, training smarter, and recovering faster. 0 sugar, 0 caffeine. And we'll give it a shot. I have 3 flavors here. I have strawberry peach, and I have blackberry lemonade. So yeah, let's just rip it. I'll try the strawberry peach. It sounds the best. Whoa. That smells crazy. Let me look at a price on this one, by the way. It is $30 for a six pack. So every can is $5, which is pretty expensive if we compare it to caffeinated energy drinks, which I guess would be the comparable market. The reviews seem great on their website. I don't know how much you trust those, but caffeine free. They market as caffeine-free brain fuel powered by patented bioidentical ketones designed to help you stay sharp without stimulant trade-offs. Okay, I don't know what the fuck this shit is, but let's give it a shot. Okay. I'm gonna try the blackberry lemonade. Wow. It's okay. Somebody in chat said something. I don't know if it's true. It makes sense though. There's clearly a absurd bitterness that is being covered with the flavoring agents, which makes the drink not overly pleasant. It doesn't taste like a delicious blackberry lemonade. It tastes, honestly, like a White Claw. And there's no alcohol in this. But that's the most accurate flavor profile I can imagine. You know what I mean? Like where a White Claw has a bunch of artificial flavoring meant to mask the taste of alcohol. It tastes like that without the alcohol. It tastes kind of like a seltzer. Do you feel smarter? Here's the deal with this. And it's really hard to rate this. It could work. I think you wouldn't feel the effect unless you were actively drinking like probably 2 of these a day every day for 2 weeks. This is not, I'm not like, I mean, we'll see, I guess. I'm gonna withhold judgment of this for, I don't know, like a couple of minutes, or whatever, 30 minutes to see how it feels, but you need to shake it. Okay, I'm gonna shake it and try this one. Okay, I shouldn't have fucking listened to you. That was obviously a fucking... Oh! Okay, it actually tastes the exact same. So that did nothing. Yeah, I don't like the taste of it currently. But like, it seems like a health-conscious product. What's a little confusing to me, and I'm not fully understanding why, and it's not a knock on it, but it has 60 calories in a can. Is that from ketones? Because there's no like macronutrients. There's no sugar, there's no fats, there's no carbs. So I'm wondering where the calories are coming from, maybe from the ketones, but I'm just gonna slow sip it for a bit. If I'm going purely off flavor, that's like a C tier. That's not very good. I don't enjoy it very much. But obviously, like, if you can get an energy drink that doesn't have caffeine or sugar, you know what I mean? Like, I get the appeal of that. Their whole thing is they're trying to, in fact, on their website, they literally just have a blurred out can of Coke in Celsius. And they're like, our drink gives you cognitive clarity that lasts endurance without overstimulation, muscle recovery and lower inflammation, supports neuron growth and repair, and stabilizes blood sugar, and is backed by patents. And then the caffeine and the sugar drinks just boost energy, but don't have any of the other things. It feels a little pseudosciencey. It feels a little snake oily. It could work. You know, I reserve judgment upon trying it, but it does kind of feel like it's repairing my neurons. Really? Maybe. So look, I'll slow sip it. We'll see how I feel. Maybe I'll feel crazy amounts of energy. I might also feel crazy amounts of energy because I actually forgot we have another caffeinated drink. And it's 9 p.m. We have a caffeinated drink that I forgot from... Let me make sure I get this right. WillNE. British YouTuber WillNE made an iced coffee beverage with 41 grams of caffeine. It's called Rod's Coffee. Rod's Coffee here. The best low sugar 12-hour cold brew oat latte in a bottle you've had this year, in parentheses, probably. And it's 0 dairy because it has oat milk. And then this one is the waffle oat latte flavor. And it has no added sugar. Then how the fuck does it taste like a waffle? It has oat drink, coconut milk, coffee, natural flavors, sea salt, xanthan gum, and that's it. Shake well before consuming. Let's give it a shot. WillNE's cold brew. European bottles. It's attached. Ooh. It smells like a candle. I'm getting vague waffle, but it more so smells like a candle that's labeled breakfast. It's not bad. It's actually pretty good. I'm kind of a hater of cold brew generally. I think cold brew's like a bit bitter. And I drink coffee every day. I just don't like cold brew specifically. It's a little too bitter for my liking. This doesn't taste bitter at all. Having said that, there's a shocking lack of coffee in it. Like, this bottle has 41 milligrams of caffeine, which is half a Red Bull. It's less than a cup of coffee. I think it's less than a shot of espresso. So it's definitely a low amount of caffeine. It's comparable to a soda. Around there. Like a soda would have about that amount. Maybe 30, 35, I think. I mean, I'm not even lying. It low-key just tastes like oat milk. Like, there's obviously a bit of coffee, but it mostly just tastes like oat milk. The waffle flavoring is not bad. It's like subtle. I don't know how they made it taste kind of like a waffle, but they kind of got there. I'll give it to them. I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. The only reason I wouldn't drink it is because it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It's basically just a 100, I don't know what the math is here. It's a 115 calorie can of oat milk with about half a cup of half a cup of coffee's worth of caffeine. So, taste-wise, I mean, it's nailing it. It is good. It is $5.21. Now, let me make sure that's accurate. That might be shipping costs. No, that's just how much it costs. Yeah, it's $3.87. Now, I don't know. This could be because where I have to buy it, this is a British product, and I'm getting it shipped to the US. So I have to go to a website called McGrocer to get that. It could be cheaper in the UK. I don't know if anyone's in the UK who has a better idea of the cost of it. Obviously, it's not easy to get it to the States. So on their website, can I buy it? I think it's an in-store purchase only. I think it's an in-store purchase only. And it's everywhere in the UK. I'm assuming it's cheaper, right? I need a real UK head. It's $2.20, so $3 cash. It's around $3 USD. Okay, so it's around $3 for a can of it. Okay, all right. Okay, that's more in the range. That's more in the range. That makes more sense to me. That's I think that's fine. That's a fine price. That makes more sense. I feel like I'm not a UK head, but your girl gives me okay head. Yeah, so we're just gonna mods, can we just for like 4 minutes, maybe 14 minutes actually, just I think I'm gonna put rods in B tier. It honestly, if it had comparable caffeine to a normal drink that I would have, I might put it A tier. It's just a bit low. It's just a bit, like, even 60 mg, I think I would be fine. Because the taste is good. Like, I want to just tell you full stop. This tastes good. But I feel like I'm just having a tasty drink with a bit of caffeine. Not a coffee to start my day. I think 60 is like kind of the baseline that I'd expect from a caffeinated beverage. It's kind of the baseline of me. 60 is a double espresso? No, an espresso shot, I mean, obviously it ranges, but I think an espresso shot, you're looking at 50, 60 mg. An espresso shot, I think, sits around 60. It's a single, yeah. So this is less than a shot of espresso. Yeah, an espresso can be as much as 80. Obviously, it depends on the draw and all that, but I think 60 is like, if you Google it, probably gives you about 60. Maybe it gives you as high as 80. 40 is definitely low. I mean, 40. I don't have a soda on me. I think a soda is like 30. So it's like it's low, and I feel like I don't know if the reason it's low is because someone said UK regulations. Maybe that's right. I feel like it's for the taste. I think if you had any more, it would start to taste bitter. And so I feel like they went for the highest amount of caffeine before it affects the taste in a negative way. I feel like that's the case. So B tier for this. It tastes good. If you have a chance to try it, I would recommend trying it. Because again, I really don't mind. I think it tastes better than, those like Starbucks glass drinks that they have that are like 250 calories. It tastes better than that with way less sugar. So it's crushing that. Again, the only thing stopping it from being A tier is it's just so low in caffeine. So shout out WillNE. Shout out Rods. B tier. All right, let's go next. And I need a little bit of a palate cleanser before I go to my food. I've had so many weird drinks. I figured now is a good time for us to try Breath Death. I don't know how this product came to life. It sounds like the world's worst Discord call. It is a collab product with, let me see if I can get all the names of everybody who was involved in it. Aiden Ross, Mike Majlak, Lil Yachty, MGK, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, OBJ, Hannah Stalking, Sketch, Zach Bia, FaZe Banks, and Yeet. Honestly, it sounds like FaZe Banks went through everybody in his contacts list because somebody approached him with an idea of making a product, and he just threw them all in a call together. I think he is the great unifier of this call. I would have to guess. Anyway, the product is Breath Death. It is mini hand grenades for bad breath. The marketing is like mainly men kissing women, and the women really enjoying it because the breath tastes so good. It's just a mint. But the way they phrase it is, these unhinged mint crystals have one mission: kill bad breath and leave you dangerously fresh. And they kind of have like liquid death branding, maybe. Maybe a little more on the nose, than liquid death. So yeah, you get 4 of these. I think they're all the same. It's Crystal Breath, spelled BRETH. Crystal Breath. Clinically backed. And then it really is just little crystals. It's not just hype, it really works. The cost, if you were curious, for 4 tubes, it costs $20. So this is $5 for this. Let me look up. I feel like the main competitor would be like a tin of Altoids, probably. Altoids have the curiously strong category, or excuse me, branding, not category. Let me just go to Altoids. Altoids are, it looks like $3. $3, $4, $4, maybe actually $4 here. Sorry, I'm just trying to get an accurate. For a pack of 12 cans, you get 30. You can get it for $30. So that's like $2.50 for Altoids. I think each pack of Altoids itself might get you a bit more, but I'm not gonna like nitpick there. All right, let's give it a shot. It really is strange. I don't think I've ever seen this. It literally is crystals. So I don't know. I think you just grab like a handful, I imagine. Drop a nickel-sized hit on your tongue and let our fast-acting formula do the rest. Okay, it's a nickel. Okay, they're Pop Rocks. That's the competitor. They're Pop Rocks. They made mint Pop Rocks. Pop Rocks are a lot cheaper, but aren't minty. Okay, here's the deal. Two things have happened that have surprised me. One, these are fun. That surprises me. They're kind of fun to eat because they're Pop Rocks. That's the sound of bad breath dying. They're kind of fun because they're Pop Rocks. Zinc activated. It says, danger, this box contains explosives. And then it has an asterisk. And the asterisk says, may cause explosions, ... of confidence. So that's clever. It is so mild as a mint. It is so mild. Like, you know how you have an Altoid and then you have cold water? And like that water kind of hurts a bit to drink? I don't feel like this has done a crazy job. Okay, I luckily have prepared for this. I have an ice cold back of the fridge water. And I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's, I don't mean to be like mean. I don't feel like my breath got killed. I don't know if my breath got exploded. I was hoping my breath would get exploded. I don't know if my breath got exploded. I feel like it didn't get exploded. I do think the idea is good. Like, the idea is, what if Pop Rocks were like a mint instead of a sugary snack? I feel like it's a good idea. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Because obviously I'm not going to like be casually munching on Pop Rocks. I'm fucking 30 years old. I don't have that sugar intake that I'm allowed to just fucking indulge on daily. So them being mint, low key kind of hits. Right now, I think it's B tier. The only reason, by the way, I actually don't even think it's close to C. The only reason I don't think it's A tier, it's not a good mint. it's not a good mint. Like, it's not doing a good job of being a mint. It's doing an okay job of being a mint. But it is doing a good job of being fun to eat. And that part, I'll give it to them. I think I put a B tier. B's generous. I think if you were to get this, you would go through a tube and you'd probably enjoy it. You just would probably never buy it again. Because you'd be like, oh, that was fun. I'm not going to buy it for $5 more because it doesn't really cover the purpose of a mint. But it would be fun for the one can. You're paying for it to expecting it to help your breath. It's minty. I would need... Here's what I'll do, and I might change my ranking. Tomorrow, I'll bring this to the yard, and I'll have them smell my breath. And if they say it still smells bad, we're shoving it down, arguably to F. If they say it smells fine, then we're going to keep it as is. And if they say, it actually smells great, we're going to bump it up to A. I think that's the best bet. I think it's a fair... That's a fair way to run it. Because it took me 3 hits. Now I feel it, by the way. I did 3 hits of it, of the recommended nickel-sized hit. The 3rd hit, now I'm like, okay, I feel minty. I feel minty like I had an Altoid. But that took 3 hits, not the 1. All right. We should get to our noodles. Okay, does anyone speak a little Korean? Where are my Korean Americans at? I know you're here. My Korean Americans. What are the flavors? 안녕하세요. The middle one is kimchi. Okay. What's this one? What's the brown one? Or sorry, the brown one. Regular, kimchi, and what the fuck are you saying? Jongpong. What the fuck are you saying to me? Regular kimchi and jongpong. What's jongpong? Spicy seafood. Oh, like a spicy shrimp. Okay. What should I go? Should I go with original then? Sorry, this one's original. This one's original? This one's original, right? This is the original one? Bunch of fucking useless ass goddamn Americans in my chat. Oh, it's ketchup, chocolate, and faker. Dude, just let the fucking Koreans speak, bro. You don't gotta say some shit every... You can just not type for a while. It's okay. Just don't type for a fuck. Brother, you're good. Just wait a little. Whatever. All right. We're going to go with original. Faker's sauce. Drooling face emoji. Okay. I just want your body. You can say you love me. Take me to your body, baby. Dude, I'm so full. I've had so much food today. I might have to hop on the Peloton after this stream. I've had like 8 wings, hot sauce, a Zin. I've had too many ketones for a man to have. I've had like 80 grams of caffeine. Okay, I'm assuming this is standardized, where I just pour the shit in. I pour the liquid in, I put the cap on, do it to the line, wait a few minutes, call it a day. I wonder how long you wait. What does that mean? It's probably like 5 minutes. I just don't want to be wrong. I think these are the ingredient or the steps or whatever. Fuck. Pour boiling. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Okay. Do you pour the fun bits in before the boiling water, or do you put it in after? I do before. But I don't know if that's the play. All right, and then we have Cup of Ramen. I remember there was big controversy when this came out because I believe Asian boy Ray went on a podcast and said he was going to make something called ramen noodles. And then like a week later, Queso released something called ramen noodles. Now obviously Ray was calling it that because his name is Ray, and Queso was doing it because he pronounces them ramen. I'm not mispronouncing it. I know it's ramen noodles. Guys, like, oh, it's ramen? Oh, I didn't know that. Like, what are you talking about? Wait, fucking 5 years I don't shut the fuck up about Japan. Been there goddamn 10 fucking times. Got a Shohei Ohtani signed jersey. You think I'm walking around? Oh, it's ramen? Wow. Dude. It's sushi, not sushi. Like, God. Wow. It's not Osaka, it's Osaka. Oh, yeah, like, come on. These are called ramen noodles. Ramen that packs a punch. Fill line. This ramen packs beefy richness with earthy mushrooms, delivering flavor worthy of your greatest adventure. Dude, copywriters need to pick it up. Like, the amount of shit copy I've read today is atrocious. Guys, AI is coming for your jobs, okay? If you are doing a worse job than ChatGPT would, you gotta pick it up. Like, what are we doing here? I feel like the product was about to come out the door and you fucking wrote some shit last second. I'm losing my mind here. Let's put a little love into our copy. This is created by GamerSups, and it is made in China. Manufactured in a facility that also processes. That's fine. Oh, there's a fork inside? What the hell? They have a foldable fork inside. Fork with ramen? That's actually not how they would do it authentically in Japan. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Whoa, some of that powder hit my nose. Oh my god. I gotta see. Oh, what do I? No, did it? And then it says added MSG for delicious taste. You know what? If you're gonna throw it in, be bold about it. So for reference, like I've been doing for all products I'm trying today, we are basing them off of comparable products in the category, right? So for me, my cabinets are filled with this. This is, if I want ramen, I'm going Shin. Okay? To me, Shin is like peak. That's peak. This is what I would go for. So what we're comparing this to, right? If it's better than Shin, it's actually an S tier. Straight up. If it's as good as Shin, it's an A tier. If it's slightly worse, I'd probably go B. And if it's like a considerable amount worse, I'd go C. But that's probably where I'm at. I'll also look up prices. Let me see how long this one's supposed to stew. 6 to 7 minutes. Fucking, that better not be on purpose. That better not be on purpose. My fucking God, gamer subs if that shit's on purpose. Okay. All right, let me look up. So Faker noodles are $1.12 per cup. It's actually pretty decent, to be honest. I'm kind of surprised. And Queso's ramen noodles is $35 for 24 cups. So that's also $1 and 10 cents, 15 cents, 20 cents. They're pretty similar. $35. 35 for 24. So $1.45 and this is $1.12. Only $1. Guy who's just discovering ramen. Guys, brother. That's kind of the whole point of ramen, to be clear, right? This is the whole point of ramen, is that it's cheap. Where's my fill line? Where's my fill line? My fill line's on the outside and not marked on the inside. Okay, that's fucking insane, but okay. I think that's right. That's kind of insane though, no? Like, what do you mean it's on the outside, not the inside? The fill line's not a decree from God. The fill line's a decree from God, by the way. And every ramen should have a very clear fill line on the inside. Okay, 3-minute timer, 7-minute timer. Set it. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Set a timer for 6 minutes and 45 seconds. Okay.
6 minutes and 45
Shut
seconds.
up, shut up. All right, we're gonna wait on these two. Ooh, hot. And I actually need to get ready for some other food that we have. Forgot about this. We got dumplings. We got some pork soup dumplings. Classic Chinese style soup dumplings filled with savory and rich broth. This is from Mr. Rogers. Not Mr. Rogers. Uncle Roger. Uncle Roger! Uncle Roger has his own soup dumpling. So I just want to see... The preferred method is to steam them. Can I be so honest? That's not happening. We're definitely not steam. I don't have that shit on me. I'm not about to fucking... I don't got the steam thing, you know what I mean? I can, however, an alternative is pan fry. We're gonna pan fry. Crazy dirty. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Sometimes the pan's a bit dirty. It is what it is. All right. Pan fry instructions. Add 2 to 3 inches of water. Oh, no, that's steam. Add 2 to 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil in a nonstick pan over medium-low heat. Place dumplings in the pan about 1 inch apart and cook until the bottoms are golden about 5 minutes. Add a 1/4 inch of water and cover and steam for 8 minutes until fully cooked. Okay. So that's not gonna work. I mean, I can just do this pan, right? We only need to get a few of them anyway to get the idea. 2 to 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Okay. Let me get my vegetable oil. This shit's unmarked, but like I'm 45% sure this is vegetable oil. We can just use this. Faker's ramen is ready. Okay. You should live. Use the folding fork. That's for the ramen noodles. Okay, we're mixing it. It's quite a lot of liquid, which is fine. Oh my god, I was breathing it in. What's Faker's flavor? It's called fake. It's called original. Mila's brand isn't actually owned by the YouTuber. Is it not? Is it just promoted by him? The website for Mila says niece and nephew. Shop Uncle Roger's favorite soup dumplings and more. Yeah, maybe he's more of just a promoter of it. It's made by Jen and Caleb. Should I not count it then? Maybe I skip it then. I think we skip it. I think we skip it. Because it's not a YouTuber product. I think that's fair. Wait, I shouldn't have said anything. Well, I mean, I think you're right in the sense that, like, this is just owned by someone else, and he's just a promoter of the product. It could still be good, but MrBeast isn't a YouTube product? MrBeast is a YouTube product. It has his fucking logo slapped on it. All right, I think I'm ready to eat this. Oh! I'm not afraid to cook it, guys. I literally just cooked 2 massive noodle dishes. Okay, a lot less liquid in the queso. These are also different dishes, to be clear. I don't think this is just a noodle dish. I don't think this is considered ramen, right? I feel like Korean ramen's different, no? I feel like they do that shit different. It's ramyun. It's the same shit. I feel like they do that shit different, low-key. How? It's not in a cup. Shin is Korean? I think they do it better. I like the noodles. They have a good bite. Let's give it a sip on the broth. That's nice. It's got a light spice. I like the little beef bites. The beef bites are yummy. There's a lot of them too. Like little balls of meat, little meatballs. Okay, and then let's try the ramen noodles. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's certainly heartier. It's almost... There's no spice in it. Not that there's meant to be spice, but there is no spice in it. Okay. Ow. The little bits and bobs that come in the packet are fewer and further between, for sure. How does quesos taste? It's a bit bland, honestly. It's a little bit bland. It just, I mean, you can definitely taste the mushroom. The beef is not really there, though. It's got a mild kick. Okay. Let's go back to this one. I shot my eye. I shot my eye on that slurp. Eye down. I'm on a 5-minute timeout for that eye. That eye's cooked. That eye's cooked. Fuck, that eye's cooked. Oh, GG. Oh my god, throw it out. Okay, we're back. I mean, I'm really pumped with the amount of, like, beef bits in this. It's actually, like, an insane amount. I think the noodles are better too. The Queso's noodles are like, they have more of a bite to them. They're a little more starchy though. Do you know what I mean? Like it feels like they're not absorbing as much of the sauce. Like if they just sit out for a second, like it feels like they're gonna be dry noodles. And then these ones are like really sit in the sauce. Like the texture is actually changing the longer it's in it. Ha! Okay. I think I have my decision. I think Queso's ramen noodles are a serviceable cup noodle product. Albeit, it's as good as cup noodle, if not maybe slightly worse, based off just the flavoring, and I think I'd put it C tier. I could see a B tier argument. It doesn't go much higher than that. It's basically cup noodle flavor for 3x the price of cup noodle. I mean, that's just the facts. You're getting what is effectively cup noodle for $1.50 a box, or a cup. And I think cup noodle, how much is cup noodle, right? Cup noodle is probably like 50 cents for a box, cup noodle. Cup noodle, you can do $12, $24. Yeah. So it's 3x the cost of cup noodle, and it tastes like cup noodle. And for me, that puts it C tier because it's genuinely as good. It does come with a fork, and so, you know, I could see that pushing it up to a B tier if you lived in a place with no forks. But I think if I'm being honest with my reviews today, I'd put that C tier. This one is where I'm a little more lost. This one's not as clear to me. I think you guys know the range that it's in. Okay, here's the deal. And I think it's only fair. I think it's A tier. It costs quite similar in price to Shin Ramyun, and it tastes pretty similar to Shin Ramyun. The only difference is obviously like the container it comes in, and it has Faker's face on it. So it's like, if I had a closet full of these instead of Shin Ramyun's, we'd be pretty similar levels of joy there, and pretty similar costs. And Faker's face is on it. So I think A tier is fair. It's not better than Shin Ramyun. That's why it's not S tier. It's not better. But it is good. Admittedly, it's a little spicy, but I also like that. I like my nose being runny after I'm done eating ramen. Like, that's my goal for ramen. Just going back to this just to make sure I'm not crazy. Yeah, no, I think my reviews are good. To be honest, this makes sense. Like, what is this product? It is Queso's branding, because Queso likes to call them ramen noodles. Queso has a huge audience. And he worked with Gamer Subs to make it. Gamer Subs went to China to probably white label an existing cup noodle product and then they just upcharged it because they shipped in a bunch from China. They probably got a bit unlucky with tariffs. Threw Queso's face on it and called it a day. Like that's what this is. Not too different from this. The only difference is the source where they're getting it from. Like Faker's not going through and trying the noodle strains. I'm sure Faker was just approached from an already existing Korean noodle company, and it was one that just makes better noodles. And it's literally cheaper than the ramen noodles. So that's where we land. A tier, C tier. I'm happy with it. Let's go next product. Oh, man. All right. And we are going to... The only reason I don't feel like I should rank these is because Uncle Rogers is not a part of the branding of the products. He's just vouching for them. But that's not too different than, like... I feel like that's if I was doing a YouTuber product tier list and then I put Red Bull because Ludwig's sponsored by Red Bull. And, like, that's not really honest. Even if he didn't make these noodles or whatever, it feels a bit wrong. It feels like a sponsor deal. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know if I'm crazy for that take. All right. All right, I got some ketones in me. What if your face was on the Red Bull? If my face was on the Red Bull and it wasn't just like a one-off marketing thing, but like literally they were trying to sell Red Bulls with my face, I would count it. Put the milk in the fridge. I'm about to use the milk right now. Okay. We are about to enter a judgment-free zone. Everything that I do for the next 30 seconds is part of the judgment-free zone. In the judgment-free zone, you are A, not allowed to judge. B, you also have to subscribe to me if you are watching this on YouTube. I pour the milk first. I pour the milk first. It is a judgment-free zone. It's judgment-free. Milk's been out for 2 hours. What are you, a charlatan? Have milk out for 2 hours. All right. So we got two cereals here. These are from the Sidemen. The Sidemen have their own brand called Best Cereal. It says on the side here, created by the Sidemen. They have two flavors that kind of look like Crave, if you're American. Caramel Gold. And then this one is sponsored by the Karate Kid Legends movie, which is kind of surprising. So you can see the flavors. This is like a Choco Crunch Crave. And then this one is the Caramel Gold Crave. Sidemen have a lot of products, by the way. They have a lot more in the UK, obviously, than you can get in the US. So a few of them I wasn't able to get. This is one of the few things I could get. How old is this, by the way? When did the Karate Kid movie come out? What? $2025 Columbia TriStar Marketing Group. Okay, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. All right. first let's just try it plain. They're quite big. They're slightly bigger than a Crave, I think. I think Crave is like way bigger in Europe than it is in America. All right, let's give it a shot. I pour the milk first because I like my cereal crunchy. So I have more milk than cereal. And then when I want more cereal, I put more cereal in. I don't put more milk in. It's just always been better to me. And I've had a lot of cereal in my life. I think, call me fucking crazy, if you eat Frosted Flakes and you pour the Frosted Flakes in the amount you want, then you pour in the milk, brother, by the end you're having porridge. And you're a fucking sicko to me. You're a sick fuck. And you know the only reason you do it? You know the only reason you fucking do it? Societal pressure, you pussy. I do shit my way. Frank Sinatra in this bitch. That's amazing, by the way. This is amazing. This is so delicious. I think my one complaint would be the size of the individual cereal is a little big. Oh, wow. I think I'm going to like this one more. It's like a golden graham flavored outside with chocolate on the inside. Wow. That's yummy. That's yummy. That's really good. And I would love an invite to the UK charity match. As a total aside, unrelated to what we're doing right now, the Sidemen made a great cereal. If they were looking for another American-based influencer to come out, I'm free. No, but it's really good. It's genuinely really good. I'm also available those dates. I have nothing going on. Sorry. Okay, we should really focus on the review, though. Fuck, man, I really got nothing going on that week. The whole week, actually. I'll be a backup. Sorry. Okay, the cereal's good, though. I mean, it's great. I could crush a bowl. So it's a Sidemen created brand. It's manufactured white label by a company called Morn Flake. I'm not sure what other cereals they do. Nutrition-wise, this is a sugary cereal. This is competing in the same category as most, kids cereals. This is not Bunch of Crunch, right? This is competing against Crave. That's probably the number one competitor, or any other insane sugary cereal. First off, I hate the way, this is a total aside, I hate the way Europe shows their nutrition labels, because they always do per 100 grams, which is like, brother, I don't know how much I ate. Just give me per serving. Like, I don't know what a serving... Anyway, luckily this one has per serving as well. Per serving, it is 130 calories. I definitely went over the serving though. 130 calories. Let's just fucking say it. The whole box is 2,100 calories, of which there's 155 grams of sugar in it. So if you were to have, I don't know, this box probably in my mind gives you 8 servings. You're looking at, what's the math on that? Maybe 17 grams of sugar? 20 grams of sugar maybe per serving? Yeah. That's where we're sitting at it. Brother, it's not a health food, that's for sure. They are really good though. No meme. Let me do this. Yeah. Let me get a couple of chocolate. Transfer it with a couple of caramel. Yep. Yeah. That's a fucking play right there. I feel like Picasso. Holy shit. I think if it was Sunday morning and you had a bowl of your Sidemen cereal and you smoked a bowl while watching Sidemen Sundays, you would have a fucking 10 out of 10 day. Fuck me. That'd be probably like top 3 things that happened to you that week. And it's not close. So let me show you the up close. Just to give you some context on how big each piece individually is. They're chunky, bro. They're like larger than golden grams. Maybe same size, but like you have to also consider how thick they are. You can see a little cross section of chocolate, maybe. I think what's kind of nice about them, because they're so large, these edges are so much harder than the middle, which makes the texture of it so much more interesting while eating it. I like them more than Crave. I think the issue with Crave is actually that Crave are too small. So I feel like when you eat Crave, they're actually not filled with much. You know what I mean? Like there's not much room for filling in a Crave. Fuck. Huh. Ranking them is a tough question, though. Here's the deal. These are not easily purchasable. That is their biggest downfall. They are, I think... Sorry. These are not easily purchasable in America. I think these are almost like exclusively purchased online from like second sellers, or you can grab them in store in the UK. Do any Brits know how much this costs in the UK? Because the price I paid for it is ridiculous. The price I paid for it is like $10 a box, $12, because I had to get it off eBay. But again, I'm not going to blame them for that because I had to buy it secondhand. Is it actually £2? It's £2 for a box? Are you sure? It's dead ass £2? That's insane. That's cheap. Is that real? There's no way it's £2. Really? I can't tell if you guys are right. Wow, it's... Brother, if... I can't believe this is £2. Is that right? I'm not gonna lie, like... If this is £2 for a box, the way it tastes, this is easily an S-tier product. I'm not trying to glaze here. Like, I genuinely have no relationship with the Sidemen as a group or any of the Sidemen really individually. I don't think I've talked to them maybe more than a tweet back and forth over the past 5 years, once or twice. And the KSI one time in the box. This is an S-tier. This is insane. This is insane. This is cheaper than equivalent cereal and tastes better than the cereal that it is equivalent to. Like, this is really fucking good. I'm not even lying. I think if you're in the UK, you should try. If you haven't tried this, try this. I don't know if there's somebody in the UK who watches me and not Sidemen and hasn't tried. Try this cereal. If you live in the States, it's not worth it for you. I'm sorry. You're a little hoed. It costs you $10 if you want to buy it on eBay per box, at least. Not worth your time. But if you happen to stop by the UK, you should try this shit. It's genuinely good. It's genuinely good. What are the macros? It's a sugary cereal. Let's not get out of hand here, right? You're not getting a fucking protein cereal. This is a regular ass... This is not Magic Spoon cereal. Dude, even when it's soggy, it's still good because the outside layer is soggy and the inside... I don't even want to fucking talk about the cereal anymore because everything I have to say about it is positive and it's not going to sound... It sounds like I am paid and I'm not. It sounds like I'm paid and I am not. It's just actually that good. Fuck, man. You saw all the food I've had today. I'm still eating this. Oh my god. Look, all I have to say is April 18th, I'm literally doing nothing. I'll fly for free. I'll buy the ticket. I'm doing nothing at all. Like, you probably need a water boy. I can be a water boy. I can do that. I played soccer state team, damn you. I can do anything you need. Buy Sidemen cereal. Buy Sidemen cereal. It's so good. It's so good. No meme, it's really good. Memes aside, invites aside, it's really good. I'm impressed. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Upon careful consideration, I actually think the chocolate edges out the caramel slightly. But they taste really good together. I do need to disclose something. I grew up a mega fat ass. I would stay up till about 3 in the morning playing video games. And so whenever I came back from school, I would take a nap. And then I would have dinner with like my family. And then I would go to my room and I would like play video games, watch One Piece, sometimes do my homework. I would then go downstairs at midnight and I would eat a bowl of cereal. I'm not lying when I say this, every night. I had a bowl of cereal before bed every night. There wasn't a single night I would miss. And I had different phases, but like every single night I would have a bowl of cereal. And so I love cereal. Like I love it. I continued that trend in college, and then I gained like 15 pounds when I stopped. But like I'm very happy to eat my weight in cereal. I think that's all our products then. I am missing one, but I don't know how to review it. Here's the deal. Maybe you guys can... Well, actually, I'm missing two. So here's the first one. It's called Osmo. It's from Nick DeGiovanni. I think he's the biggest cooking YouTuber right now. And I met him. Very nice guy. I met him at the MrBeast shoot. He released salt. It's truffle salt. Wow, it smells really strongly of truffle. Wow, that must have like truffle oil in it. Wow, it doesn't even have truffle oil. It's dried truffle. That's actually awesome. Anyway, he released salt, but I don't know how to review this salt. Do you know what I mean? Like I guess I would have to make a steak and then put regular salt and then put the truffle salt. Maybe that could be it. I don't have a steak. I couldn't do that today. I couldn't do it today. I actually was gonna put some salt on the wing, but then I was like, this is a stupid way to test this because I would never put salt on a wing. You could do eggs. I don't have any eggs, but I could use eggs. Either way, I think I still need to review that. I think the salt strat's the best. I think the salt strat. I could cook up some steak. And I could do one with salt, one with no regular salt. I could do no salt, regular salt, this salt, and see which I like the best. So maybe we'll try that. The other thing that I have to review is not super easy to review. It's called Alpha Brain. I'm sure you've heard of it. I think they're on Shark Tank. Now I think their main marketing method is the Joe Rogan podcast. And it is a dietary supplement that you take 2 capsules daily with a light meal. And you should not take more than 1 serving a day within a 24-hour period. It's the ultimate way to get in the zone. Here's the deal. This product is one that claims to boost cognitivity, or excuse me, cognitive function, not too different from like the Kinetic energy drink or whatever, but is not something that works immediately. You know what I mean? Like it's not like you have one and you're like, whoa, this is crazy. You would have to have it every day for 2 weeks and then maybe see if you feel a change. And then even if you did feel a change, you'd have to somehow cut variables to make sure that it comes from the alpha brain. I feel like that's the issue with these products. Proving it works is almost impossible. It's almost impossible. And because of that, it's really hard to review it in the same way I would a cup of ramen, because I don't know, it's not reviewable in the same instant function or in the same instant way. Honestly, I'm a bit of a hater of products like that. Like, vitamins are genuinely effective, but sort of vague, patented formulas of which you don't super understand the effects or contents of, I always just kind of feel like a scam to me. So I don't take them personally. I got it because it's Alpha Brain. It's kind of a meme. And I'll pop a couple. And if I feel crazy tomorrow, I'll let you know. But to me, this shit's a scam. I'm not going to put it on the tier list because I don't personally have enough information to actually give it an opinion. But that's how I feel about it. Taking it at 10 p.m., bad idea. Wait, actually? Okay, we'll try it tomorrow morning. So we have a few more things I have to review. I have to review James Hoffman's coffee tomorrow. I have to review Nick's salt. Kinetic we can put in C tier. I don't know if I said that already. I would put Kinetic in C tier. I think, to me, and I'm putting it in C tier not based off of the effects. I can't speak to the effects. I have not felt smarter, sharper, or more well recovered. Obviously, I wouldn't feel that by now. I'm putting it in C tier purely off the taste. It just tastes kind of like butt. It tastes kind of like butt. Why not F tier? Because I could, if somebody genuinely feels the effects of it, who am I to say that it's a scam? Like, if somebody were to have it daily and be like, actually, I really do feel the effects of this, and I now don't have to ingest caffeine or sugar to get those effects, all the power to you. I'm not here to shit on that. It just tastes like ass. Placebo? Okay, hot take. Even if it's placebo, I think it's fine. That's not a bad thing. If you're able to eliminate caffeine and sugar because you are getting the same effects from placebo, all the power to that's awesome. What an awesome thing to have happened. Do I think the claims seem outlandish? Absolutely. They sound insane to me. It sounds like some shit that Alex Jones would have said, 2 years ago about a product he was selling. Maybe more like 8 years ago. But you get what I'm saying. But I'm just going off taste alone, which is all I can measure in the moment. In off taste, it's a C. Ugh. It's fucking up my breath. Hold up. Oh. This is breath death. If you don't know, it's a way to eliminate bad breath, but make it fun. You ever eat a mint and you're like, this is so boring. I wish my mouth was getting exploded in by a product vouched for by Aiden Ross or Logan Paul. Well, get your mouth exploded in with breath death. Sorry, this never happens. Okay. Trust me, I'm 30, and recently I've been hanging out with a bunch of kids. And when I open up breath death, sorry, it's popping. When I open the breath death can, they go crazy. They all freaking love it. Ugh. The pop is kind of fun. Can you hear that? All right. I gotta wrap. Y'all, it's very late, and I have work to do before I go to bed for at least like probably a couple hours. So I gotta wrap. But fun stream. I'm happy we were able to do something outside the gaming setup, have a little break from gaming. Let me double check tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'll probably be live at, I guess 5 p.m. And tomorrow we're going to react to a couple videos. And then maybe, not 100, maybe after we'll play Minecraft. Not 100%. But thanks for hanging out today. This is fun. This is a lot of fun. I like doing streams like this. So I had a good time. Hope you guys did too. Appreciate y'all watching. Tim, you can raid whomstever you'd like. And that's it, man. That's it. Thank y'all for watching. Subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. 35% of people who watch don't, so I'd appreciate it if you did. And I'm out, everybody. MCSR tonight? Nope, I got work. I actually have to do some like computer work, so I got to dip. Clint's live? Oh, raid Clint. All right, goodbye. Goodbye, y'all. Peace out. Everyone have a good rest of your night. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Good night. Goodbye. This broadcast is going to end now.